Hi guys, it's Alex, and if my voice sounds really weird, it's because I have like a weird throat thing going on. I don't even know. I really don't know what's like wrong with my throat right now, but it hurts really bad and it hurts to talk and I feel super sick. So this week on MyDigitalEscape we are going to be doing rant week, and I personally am not a very angry or ranty person. All I need is sleep and a hug. So there are actually a lot of things I could rant about right now. I thought of some things that might interest you that I'm gonna rant about, so I'm gonna tell you guys about that now. So me having this issue with my throat right now, and whenever I'm sick in general, it just makes me wish that I had never taken for granted all of the time that I haven't been sick or been unable to talk without it hurting and feeling like needles are being shoved into my throat. Like right now, I'm like, wow, I should have talked to all of my friends and taken advantage of my voice before it hurt. Wow, I wish I would have filmed more videos before this happened to me. Or wow, I wish I would have done more live broadcasts. I don't know if I'm the only one who gets like that, but it kind of sucks. Makes me regret everything. Something else that I'm going to rant about, I recently got my nose pierced again for like the third time. Right here, this little thing. And the guy didn't seem to have any idea what he was doing, which I'm probably stupid for going through with it, but it's fine, and I don't know, he just made me uncomfortable. So generally when you go in to get a piercing, you have to like fill out a paper and stuff, and then they do it, and everything's fine, and everything's jolly in the world. Well, this guy did all the paperwork and everything, and then when he took me back to get the actual piercing, he got out the needle and put the jewelry on it and stuff and was like ready to pierce it. He had the clamps on and everything, and he was ready, and I was like, okay, it's happening. But then as he was pushing into my nose and already like went through the first layer of skin, he slipped or something and dropped the needle onto the floor. So as I'm sitting there with this tiny half hole in my nose, he's like,
oh no, look at that, I guess I gotta go get a new needle. Hold on, you sit right here with that hole in your nose, I'll be right back.
And so I was kind of like, okay, that's never happened before, kind of sketchy. So he comes back with a new needle, and this time he actually pierced my nose and everything went fine, and he put in the jewelry, and it was one of those like L-shaped jewelry things that you're supposed to have. And then he asked if it was stabbing my nose because I have like really tiny nostrils. And he proceeded to tell me that we had to pull that one out of my freshly pierced nostril and stick another one in there. So he pulls it out, and it's an L-shaped one, and it kind of hurt. And then he comes back with this tiny diamond stud with like a little tiny ball, which is why these always fall out of my nose and I can never have a nose piercing for more than a week. And he pushed it through, but it didn't go through on the inside because it had already closed and it was a tiny ball and not like a stick. And then he tells me,
oh no, this isn't going in your nose properly. I think I might have to pierce it again or push harder, if that's okay with you, like.
And so I was like, just push it through. I'm sure it's fine if you say it's fine. So he popped it through, and it hurt really bad. That hurt way more than the initial piercing and like any other piercing I've ever had, and I almost cried, but I didn't because I'm muscular and tough. Anyways, my piercing's fine now. I've had it for like almost 2 weeks. Well, I got it the day after I came home from California, and it's been fine, so. But if you're getting a piercing and someone messes up kind of like that, I would suggest going somewhere else. And lastly, I'm going to rant about what I would consider the worst type of people. I'm one of those like super happy people that like even when I'm not feeling great, I try to be like super happy and upbeat and just try to make other people happy and laugh and stuff. So naturally when I see people on the street, I smile or wave at them because if they make eye contact with me, I'm just like. And most of the time, these people will just scowl at me or even roll their eyes or sometimes just turn another direction and walk the other way. And then there are the people who, I already have a fear of crossing the street. There are those people who, when you're trying to cross the street, when you're waiting to go into the other lane, they like budge out at you, and it gives me a heart attack every single time. Like, I hate those people. So that is what I would consider the worst types of people because they make me sad and scare me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment letting me know something you would rant about, and maybe rant in the comments so I can read it. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you have a really good day. I will see you next Monday. Until then, eat lettuce, stay in school, don't do drugs, and I love you.